Hi Sophie, my name is Teacher Jose. Just call me, I guess, Jose. But this is my first day, so welcome. Um, I'd like to mention that the lesson you're going to go through today that you missed is going to be on more like classical guitar. So it's going to be on nylon strings. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one. I was told that you had some guitar experience for like about a month. But what I'm going to show you is a little bit of a different method. I hope you're okay with this one. But I think you already know the basics of the guitar. First of all, your positioning. So you can see, let me scoot up just a little bit here. So positioning is going to be on your left foot, and you actually have a footstool. You can't really sort of see it right now, but there's a footstool, right, holding my foot, and that helps you lift the actual guitar up so that you can actually be more comfortable this way. Of course, I don't know what your size of the guitar is, so we'll see how that goes. And so you have this positioning, and you also want to make sure that your fingers, I think you already learned this, the fingers are close to the soundboard. So this is called the soundboard, and this is your sound hole. And yeah, I think you already know the parts of the guitar, which is not really that important. But in classical guitar, what you want to know is your finger placement here and your finger placement here. But more importantly, it's very light. And because it's nylon strings, you don't actually use a pick. You see what a pick looks like? It's like a teardrop looking kind of thing. And it's going to be strummed like that. But with classical guitar, you use just your fingers. You do use your nails. You kind of grow them, but that's something for another time. So you want to make sure that you're flat, so as much flat as possible. You want to make sure your elbow is relaxed, right? Or pretty much your right arm is relaxed. Lying again on your left leg. It's the same way if you're left-handed, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to have I've never taught left-handers before, but basically guitars are typically made for right-handers. I know. But hopefully you're right-handed, so it's going to be this positioning. So what's going to happen next is flat. After this, you want to make sure you're laying the neck onto between your thumb and your index finger. And you want to make sure that you're not really stressing a lot. So when you place your finger onto the strings, you want to make sure that it's curled this way so that you're just relaxed, right? So for this lesson, you're not going to really do much of the notes on the guitar itself. You're actually going to learn notes through me. And what you're going to learn right now is open strings for now. So what you want to do is you have your E string, okay? So it's E, okay? And then A, okay? And then D, and then G, and then B, and then E again. So basically, if you noticed, I use my thumb for that. What you want to do is, there's actually fingerings, placements for the classical guitar technique. So usually the lower notes are with your thumb. It's usually the first three. So it's E, A, D. Okay? And then you have your three fingers. So you want to make sure that you're kind of like, if you can see closely here, you see it's aligned with the last, well, not the last, the bottom 3 strings. Okay, you want to make sure that the index finger is on G. You want to make sure it's on G. Okay, so, okay, and you have B on with the middle finger. Okay, and then E on your 3rd finger. Sorry. Okay, so again, that's the thumb. And then, or you can go. The trick to this is when you want to play, you want to make sure that your fingers are just relaxed and they're just turning, they're going in this way. So you want to make sure that you're plucking, it's called plucking, and what you want to do is just this is why it's important to have a flat, it's almost like parallel. If you can see, your hands are supposed to be kind of parallel to that. And you have this very relaxed feel over that when you're plucking. So it's okay. So you notice I'm not really pulling at it. You don't want to pull at the string, especially because it's nylon. You don't ever want to do that. So you want to make sure you just kind of like you're swinging it. So you're going. Pardon me. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Now the first exercise what you can do is with this one is I will show you notes, by the way, when we go through the lessons, the lessons from now, hopefully next week. But what you want to practice right now is practicing just on what you call the open strings. So these are open strings because I think you might have already learned this, is because you're not playing any notes. So basically it's open, so you're not using your frets, you're not doing anything. So what you want to do is practice this exercise. I can give you the notes if you want. I'll upload it, I'll scan it, and then you'll see the attachment with this one. I'll label it the open 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. As you notice, I said open 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. So I know that's kind of weird because, you know, 1st is actually from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. That's how it goes. It kind of just goes up. Okay, so classical guitar is pretty much similar to acoustic, playing rock guitar with the acoustic guitar strings. So here we go. So the first exercise is going to be just a count of 4 on each string, almost. So it's going to go your your ring finger. You're going to go E, so high, 1st string, 2, 3, 4, and then B. 2, 3, 4, and then G. And then G, B, B, B. So it's G, B, 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 and then B, E, E, E. So B, then that was B, E, B, B, and then you have B, G, G, B, G, B. And last is B, E, E, E. Let me repeat that, okay? So it's E, 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 B, 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 G, 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 B, 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 Okay, hopefully you're able to catch that one. Remember to pause the video when you are actually lost, just like in in YouTube. And keep in mind that when you're playing that, you want to make sure you keep your fingers as close to the strings as possible without touching them. Just give it a try. And what you're going to do is you're going to keep, again, your index on the G string, and then your middle finger on the B string, and then E, you're going to have your ring finger. Okay? So these two, like I said before. Just those for now, and then we'll go through the rest of the other strings next week. So, hope this helps.